And we are recording. So hello everybody and welcome to a new community meeting for the support team, also known as SUMO. Today is the 2nd of November 2015. We're very close to the end of the year. I hope everybody has made their plans already for winter and holidays. Meanwhile, we have loads of things to do. This week is a very big week for Mozilla. We have a big launch coming, a big campaign coming, and loads of stuff happening, so stay tuned. That means that we also have a lot of things to talk about today, so let's get started. First of all, please add your name to the Etherpad if you're participating today. Also, I have posted the Etherpad link on #SUMO on IRC, so check it out. And let's get started. I don't see any action items from last week or roundtable items. This is a very old one, so I'll just delete it. Okay, so let's move to contributors of the week. There is a nomination for Daksh and for Kapit. Whoever posted them there, can you please read?
That was me. So Daksh surpassed 2,000 contributions in AOA in the last 90 days, making him the top contributor, and then 1,000 contributions were passed by, I don't actually have the doc in front of me right now.
Kapit.
By the other contributor that I put in there. And yeah, so just some big milestones. I think it's good to call those people out as being really helpful. I think they've done collectively half of the AOA contributions, or close to that, or a third. I think closer to a third of the AOA contributions in the last 90 days. And most of that was in the last, like, 3 weeks or so, actually.
Awesome
so pretty
stuff.
impressive.
Yeah, so congratulations, Daksh and Kapit. Well done.
Thank you.
And thank you for keeping AOA alive. Yeah, you are now contributors of the week. And I'll move on to the next one. I think that's you, Michal. Or?
Sorry, I muted myself. No, it's definitely me. I just wanted to thank and send kudos to the Romanian localizers. We have Jabava and Christian Silagi, who completed SUMO UI localization for Romanian. And also the whole Romanian community has been contributing to this for a while. So they hit a very cool milestone of 100% content ready. And it's going to be going live soon. So all the strings in Romanian are going to be supported. So now, Madalina, when you visit SUMO, you will totally feel at home. Just saying.
Awesome.
For that.
Well, I'm happy to see my fellow countrymen being so active. So thank you so much, Jabava and Christy. As we say, mulțumesc in my native language.
Indeed.
Mulțumesc. Well done, and congrats. You are now contributors of the week as well, together with the rest of the guys. So, any other nominations? Now it's time? No? Okay. Then let's move on. SUMO dev update. Unfortunately, Kadir had to go to the doctors today, so he won't be able to join us. We'll just postpone the updates for next week. And get well, Kadir, please. So let's quickly move on to Firefox Desktop. Mark.
So there's a big release happening tomorrow, Firefox 42. We're doing a lot of marketing around it. The big features that we're marketing are tracking protection and private browsing mode, and Control Center, which is, there's a link to the article in the Etherpad, in the meeting Etherpad, but it's basically just an upgrade to, or an update to the information that's available when you click the lock icon or the little globe icon in the address bar. You can switch tracking protection on and off from there, and in the future you'll be able to switch more things on and off, but right now it doesn't have a lot of features, but you can check the main article to learn more about that. A couple of articles have been updated with information that points, that talks about these two new features, and those are listed in the Etherpad as well. And then some other features that came out are coming in Firefox 42 tomorrow, but that aren't part of this like big marketing campaign that we're doing, but users will probably notice. One is the ability to mute tabs in Firefox, which is a big one. And that's been in Dev Edition for a while now, but it's coming to the release version of Firefox, so a whole lot more people are going to get it. People are going to be excited about that. So there's a new article for that as well, and the link is in the Etherpad. And the last thing is login manager improvements. Specifically, you can import your accounts from other browsers in the login manager in settings. You used to only be able to do that when you were installing Firefox, I believe, but now there's an import button. There's some other improvements there. You can check the release notes, which I'll be posting in the forum in a bit here, or you can just look at the article and see what's been updated to get more information about that. That's it for Firefox 42 right now. It's a big release. The whole company is meeting together at different offices to make sure that it's a really successful release. So expect to see a lot of tweets and a lot of blog posts and things coming, and expect to have a lot of people asking about these new features and going to these articles.
Awesome.
That's it for Firefox.
Thank you, Mark. Any questions for now? Okay, no questions. Then I guess we'll just wait and see what will happen starting tomorrow. We are expecting a large number of incoming questions and tweets and Facebook comments, so stay tuned. We'll talk a bit more about this in a moment. But just keep in mind, we'll do the same as we do with all the releases. We'll be monitoring everything that's going on and reporting it in the contributors forums, in the discussion forums. So yeah, don't be shy. Go there and report anything crazy that you see, because we're actually counting on people to tell us what's happening, because we won't be able to see everything. And the quicker we see something going crazy, the easier it will be for engineers to actually work on those. So thanks, Mark. And again, any questions around desktop, feel free to ping him or just post in the contributor forums.
Yeah, and I've got one more comment on that. We don't have any canned responses for the support forums for these new features. We're not really sure what people are going to ask. So if you are a forum contributor and you notice a pattern of people asking certain things about these features, please talk about it on the community forums, and we'll see if we can get a canned response up that will make it easier to respond to these questions.
Yep. All right. Then let's move on to Firefox OS, Joan.
Yeah, hello. So this week, Firefox OS 2.5 is coming out, or at least it's going to be on code freeze. There's been some discussion on whether or not it should be announced during tomorrow's campaign or a few days after that. But yeah, I'm trying to get some info on what new features are going to be finalized, and also what MDN page we can point people to. So more updates coming soon, and we will start updating those Firefox OS articles this week as well. And that's it for Firefox OS.
All right, thank you, Joni. Any questions for Joni? Firefox OS? Oh, okay. Then let's move on to Android and iOS. Roland.
Hello. Yes, we are also in Firefox for Android. We're also part of the campaign that starts tomorrow, the 3rd of November. We have new features that we've already documented, like voice input, QR code, tracking protection for private browsers like desktop, family-friendly browsing for tablets, and we missed documenting permission bump for non-M. So localizers, we will have an update today. Sorry. It should be a good release. I will be in the war room from 6 a.m. to 6:30, and then I'll drop off to talk to Kadir. But just for fun, because I'm like the Firefox for Android Maytag repairman. Nothing ever happens. But I'll be in the war room for the first half hour and for probably the last hour. So see you tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, and any questions on Firefox for Android? And Firefox for iOS, if you're an NDA volunteer, you can ask me questions. Otherwise, all I could say is we will have a global launch soon.
Exciting. So for Firefox for Android, Roland, are all the articles up already?
We have all of them except for the permission bump, which I think will be a one-line or a two-line change, which we missed. Oops.
Yeah. It'll be a one sentence, maybe like a one sentence on the current existing permission bumps article. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically for the tab queuing or whatever we ended up calling it officially. There's a draw on other application permission that we need to have now. For those 3 people in the world who've upgraded to a device with Google Marshmallow, you won't have this issue. Okay, maybe 30,000 in the world. Or maybe 300,000, I don't know, very small number.
All right, cool. Well, thank you, Roland. Then let's move on to knowledge base journey. It's you again.
Hello, happy campaign week. So, like Roland said, we missed one article, but otherwise we're done with all of our campaign articles for tomorrow. I also mentioned that we're updating 2.5 articles, so we'll do what we've done in the past, which is like 5 articles a week. I've been chatting with Stroke Hardy, and I think some of you, like Philip and Alice, are already also discussing this, but we'd like to know if any of you would like to mock up a logo for our sign language videos. So if you have any questions, feel free to ping me or Philip. I don't know, Philip, I'm sorry for volunteering.
Ask Jan Bombach, our lovely German friend who has done logos for us before.
Okay. Yeah, we'll reach out to him. But yeah, Stroke Hardy's involved in this, and he's actually spearheading this. So yeah, contact any of us if you're interested.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Joni. Any questions? All right, I'll move on to Elton and Michal. You have so many news for us.
That would be me. Not that many news, actually. Just a reminder that we have a tracker bug for migrating UI content for SUMO from verbatim. So this is definitely happening before the end of this year. We have some locales already moved. You can find all the information in the bug. There's some locales that actually are going to go away unless we have some community action on it. They're rather minor locales, so there's no big locale or no popular locale is in danger for that. It's just these are locales that have not been touched in months, and they have absolutely zero content, so we're just going to phase them out for now because there's no community support for them. And I wish I spoke, for example, Kazakh, but I don't, so I cannot really help with that. Other than that, it's in my plans. It's in my plans for the next year round. I promise. I really promise. Yeah. So anyway, I also want to thank everybody who has been around for the last few weeks, because you can see in the dashboard we actually broke the barrier of 200 users, 200 editors editing the non-US, non-English US KB, which is really awesome. So right now we're back down to like 190 and so, but we can go over 200. The idea is to have over 300 people by the end of next year. We'll get there, I hope. And we can keep doubling or adding 100 people a year. That would be awesome. And a final reminder, there's an event happening in November in Taipei, organized by the local community in one of the local hubs for Mozilla. It's going to be a SUMO-focused event, especially localization-focused. So if you're around the area, do let me know if you're interested in attending. Just let me know. You have all the details on the event there for reps, but just in case you want to ask any questions, yeah, you know where to find me. That's generally it. So that's it. Any questions or comments or?
Any questions for Michal? Says she with her very thin voice. Okay, no questions. Then we can move on to the support forum. We have a lot to do this week. So we're organizing a new SUMO day this Thursday in order to support the launch of Firefox 42 and the fall campaign. We have a bunch of common responses from PR coming our way that will be shared tomorrow. So this will include all the non-technical stuff that sometimes appears in our forum and we don't know how to answer. So stay tuned for that. And also, we are working together with the social team to help them out with all the incoming support requests that are there on Twitter and Facebook. And I'll tell you a bit more about that. The way we're going to do this this week is basically we're going to answer escalations. That means that there are some people who are replying to tweets and Facebook's responses on the tool that the social team is using, which is called Sprinkler. But those people don't always know how to answer support questions, so this is where we come in. They will be escalating some of the things to us, and then we will reply back. So if you're interested in helping out, please let me know. Just to keep in mind, these escalations are not the traditional super crazy troubleshooting things that we normally see on the forums. They're basically the easy stuff that we see on tweets like Army of Awesome, but because the people answering the social tweets are not SUMO contributors or not that used to support, might have a bit of trouble pointing the people to the right places. So that's where we need to come in. I don't expect to be a very big number of escalations, but there will be some. So again, if you're interested in helping out, please let me know, and I can introduce you to the world of Sprinkler and social. It's a lot of fun actually, so you'll enjoy it. And also, the second thing that we're doing is for French and German in particular. There are a few Mozilla contributors that will be helping out. Again, they are not so familiar with support, at least not all of them. So if you want to help out, we will need to approve some of their posts in French and German. So if you speak any of these languages, please again let me know. It's just a matter of reading through the posts that these people are writing and saying yes or no, like giving a few instructions on how this tweet should be answered. Like this is better than X is better than Y or Z. So not a big deal, but again, this is a good opportunity for us to help some people get familiar with support and understand like how we are doing things in their own language. So again, French and German, if you speak it, let me know, and we can help out this week. The idea also behind this is that we will be helping these people on board and get used to support so that then they can do it on their own, so they won't need like our approval for everything. So that's just the beginning. You shouldn't, it's not like something ongoing. Yeah, so again, SUMO Day this Thursday. We're going to be everywhere, on the forums, on social, on IRC. So I hope to see as many of you there. This is very exciting because there are a lot of things happening. So we do expect a big number of questions coming our way. So, you know, get ready. It'll be fun. For anything that needs to be reported or anything that you see, again, like the normal channels, contributor forums, let us know as soon as you see trends or things going nuts, so that we can create canned responses, we can file bugs, we can do all those things we need to do in order to make sure this is a successful launch. I see Philip smiling. He's like, not sure about this. Are you ready, Philip? You are. I know you are. Okay. Yeah. So more stuff about SUMO Day tomorrow. Once I have like all the stuff from PR, and starting tomorrow, I think it's 4 a.m. Pacific. we'll all be online to watch the launch happening and then start helping out. So if you have time tomorrow, join us. We'll be on IRC and everywhere. And yeah, happy SUMO Day. And that's it. Any questions about the forum or the social part?
A question about the requirements of the sprinkler stuff. Do you need to have a Facebook account to contribute there, or
no. Like, so for the people who are actually answering through the tool, I think they do need to have a Facebook account because they're answering through that, but we will just be helping out within the tool, so not on Facebook per se. We will just like look at the answers that people want to post, and then we say, you know, this is good, this is not good. And they're the ones who do the posting on Facebook, so we're not on Facebook at all. We're just like behind the scenes kind of, we're the experts helping them out. So it's a good opportunity for us to also like train them because they don't know much about SUMO. So I hope that answers your question, Philip.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Again, if you're interested, let me know because we need to do a bit of onboarding on the tool because it's, yeah, you need to get used to it a bit. All right, cool. Then I'll move on, if there are no more questions, to community. And I think, Michal, you want to talk about this.
Yes, sorry for the breaks. It's just when I mute myself just not to make any noise in the background, then I have to hit the very small icon here, and always like it always disappears. So I was like playing almost like a video game and trying to hit a very small target. Anyway, for community, I thought it would be good to remind everybody about two things. First, we have actually they are not this way. I should roll it back a bit. First, we have an initiative coming up soon, which is called MOSS, which is a very nice acronym, one that's actually easy to remember. It has nothing to do with trees or forests, but generally it's the Mozilla Open Source Support Initiative. It's a grant program. There's a link there. It's about us supporting open source and free software. We have an initial allocation of $1 million. If you know any projects, everything is listed there. Take a look. It's a very official and serious document because it's be a big thing. So all the information is there. You can subscribe to a mailing list explaining how things work. Projects that have big impact and need support. So if you're active in your community, if you know about any project, please do take advantage of this and do get involved because I think it's fairly important and it can make a big splash. Second of all, on a lighter note, MOSFES is approaching and Madalena's not saying anything. Well, I mean, she will be there and she will do what's the name?
Yes.
Ravenwood. No, Raven something. There's a Raven something college. Something. Yeah, well, anyway, it sounds a bit like Hogwarts, but it's not. It's a great venue. I was there last year. There's going to be loads of great people. I think we know that Saburo is coming, and everybody else who's coming to MOSFest. Please let us know there's a thread for this. Get together, meet, hang out, have a great time. It's really a great place to be.
Yay! Enjoy.
Yeah, and see what Mozilla is all about in a very cool environment. So do join. To take a look. Even if you're not going, take a look at the site because there's going to be loads of stuff shared by the MOSFest crew. So that's about it. Madalena, do you have anything to add about this?
Yes. So I was waiting for it to finish. Yeah. So I'll be there this week. I'm leaving on Wednesday evening after the whole craziness with the campaign is finished. I hope. Anyway, so I know there are a few other small people there. Saburo, Costan's there, who's very active on AOA. Tad. So I'm looking forward to meet with everybody. I'll be in the London office on Thursday as well as everybody else, I think. So I hope to talk to everybody then. And also, we will have a session. It's including the youth zone path. Is it path? I think it's called path. Anyway, so basically what we're trying to do is to present SUMO to young people who are looking to contribute to Mozilla because we think that SUMO is a good way for young people to get started, especially on things like forums or more like any kind of social support. And it's a good way for people to understand what Mozilla is about and you know, learn about other projects and get involved. I know a lot of a lot of our SUMO contributors actually started while they were very, very young. So I'm looking forward to see more people, more young people joining us to watch them grow. So yeah, if you're at MOSFest, come and say hello. I'm looking forward to see everybody there. That's it. Okay, then anything else? Admin availability this week. So Johnny and Roland, they have posted their the times they will be online for on November 3rd for campaign day. So if the other admins could do the same, please do, because I expect that there will be a lot of chatter on IRC and there will be moments where we will need help. So we will need to ping people. So let us know whether you're online or not. Yeah, better be safe than sorry.
I know, I'm big silly.
So I'll try to be online as much as possible tomorrow, and on Wednesday I'll be online all day long. On Thursday and Friday to be a bit difficult because I'll be at MOSFest, but I'll try to be as much as possible online to answer any questions that people may have. And yeah, that's it. Anything else? No? Okay. Well, if nothing else, then have a great week. Have a great campaign week. I hope to see everybody at SUMO Day and online in the next few days. And yeah, enjoy, have fun. And I'll see you all online next week and the week after and all the other weeks.
All right.
Until Christmas. All right. Take care, guys. And thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.